to the lecture number 29 of chapter number 7. In its previous lecture, we have discussed the first and second question from the exercise 7.4, and in this lecture, we will solve the question number 3 and question number 4 from the same exercise. Okay, so let's start with the first question of this lecture. So question number 3 is, in the figure, there is a figure, and in this figure it is given that the angle B is less than angle A, right? The angle B is less than angle A, and angle C, this angle is less than angle D. This is angle D, okay? So that AD, this side is less than this side, BC. Okay, practically we have to prove that this distance AD is less than this distance. Though it seems the same thing, if we look at this figure, then we know, yes, definitely AD is smaller than BC, but we have to prove it mathematically. Okay, let's prove it. So what is given here? It is given that angle B is less than angle A and angle C is less than angle D. And to prove, we have to prove that AD side is less than BC side. Okay, so prove. We will prove it from the statement what is given. Okay, since for the first statement is given that angle B is less than angle A. That means it is talking about the triangle OBA. Definitely, angle B is a part of this triangle, angle A is also a part of this triangle. This is true. Okay, for triangle OBA. Okay. Then according to the theorem number 7.7, we know if in a triangle, right, any two angles are unequal, then the side opposite to the larger angle is longer. Okay. Since here, which one is the larger angle? Angle A or angle B? Definitely angle A is larger, right? Then the opposite side of angle A is OB. And angle B is smaller, so the opposite side of angle B is OA. According to the theorem 7.7, we know that the opposite side of the larger angle is larger. That means OB is larger. So the symbol is like this. Did you get this? This is our equation number 1 that you get from the given statement. Now again, it is given angle C is less than angle D. For the triangle OCD, right? The angle C is less than angle D. Okay. Again, angle C is less than angle D. For which triangle? For triangle OCD. Okay. Now, what is the opposite side of the angle D? This is the opposite side OC. What is the opposite side of angle C? This one OD. Now, according to the theorem 7.7, we know same thing in this triangle. If any angle is larger, then its opposite side must be longer. Since here the angle D is larger, that means its opposite side must be longer or greater than the opposite side of the smaller angle. This is true. This is equation 2. We get it from theorem 7.7. Here also you can write, we get it this one from theorem 7.7. Okay, done. Now let us add these two equations. We have to add these two equations. So adding equation 1 with, or directly you can write adding equation 1 plus equation 2. Now how can we add them? If there is an equation like this, x plus 1 is equal to 5 and x plus 3 is equal to 9. Suppose these are two equations, right? Then how can we add them? Tell me. During the addition, we have to add the left hand side with left hand side, right hand side with the right hand side, and in between them we have to use middle is equal to symbol. Okay, so you can write like this: x plus 1 plus x plus 3. Similarly, is equal to symbol should be written in the middle, and 5 plus 9 like this. Yes or no? Yes. So similarly, same procedure is followed here, right? So here you have to write the left hand side of equation 1 with the left hand side of equation 2. Sorry, this is, yes, this is plus OD. Then the right hand side of equation 1 with the right hand side of equation 2. Then in between them we have to use which symbol? See, here I have taken is equal to is equal to. Here also we have taken less than symbol. So you can take this symbol. Okay. So OA plus OD. OA plus OD means what? This distance plus this distance means the total distance AD. So in the place of OA plus OD we can directly write AD. Then less than OP plus OC. OB plus OC. This one plus this one means the total distance BC. Understood? So what we have found finally? We have found the length of AD. The length of AD, this one, is less than the length of BC. So which one is the larger? Whether AD or BC? Definitely BC is larger. And we have to prove AD is less than BC. And we have here proved it. Now it is proved. Okay, it is done now. So let's understand the question number 4. So in question number 4 it is given, in the given figure, in this figure, as you can see, ABCD is a what? It has 4 sides. So ABCD is a what? It is a quadrilateral, right? So AB and CD are respectively the smallest and the largest side of a quadrilateral ABCD. Okay. So what does it mean? It means ABCD is a quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral there are 2 sides, AB and CD. AB and CD. And it is given that AB is the smallest and smaller. What is the difference between smallest and smaller? While I am talking about smallest, it means among 4 sides, AB side is the smallest. Okay. And CD side is the largest. Largest means among the 4 sides, AB, BC, CD, DA. This CD side is the largest one. Okay. So it is greater than this, it is greater than this, it is greater than this. That is the meaning of largest. Okay. Now, according to this statement, we have to show 2 things, 2 statements. The first statement is you have to prove that angle A, this angle, is greater than angle C. And second thing, the angle B, this angle, is greater than angle D. We have to prove these 2 statements. Simply, we have only one given statement that AB is the smallest side and CD is the largest side. That's all. No anything is given. Nothing is given here. So let's prove. It is very interesting question. Let's see how it proves. So let's prove it. Okay. In order to prove it, so let us first join the line A with C. Okay, let us join A with C. Okay. So first you can write construction, no problem. You can write construction. Join A with C. Then proof. Okay. How we can prove? Let us first consider the triangle ABC. Okay. For triangle ABC. Okay, what we have given? What we have given? We have given AB is the smallest. AB is the smallest, and CD is the largest side. Okay, right. Now, for triangle ABC, tell me how many sides this triangle has? This triangle has 3 sides. Side AB, side BC, and side. Now, out of the 3 sides, it is given that AB is the smallest side among all the sides. Okay, since it has how many sides? Total 4 sides for the quadrant, but for this triangle, we know that this is the smallest side. Yes or no? It means if it is 5, then definitely this side BC is greater than 5. This is sure. It may be 6, it may be 7, it may be 8, and anything else. Do you understand this? So we know AB is less than BC. We know it or we don't know it? We know it clearly now, because AB is the smallest side. So definitely we can write AB side is smaller than, is lesser than which side? BC side. This is true. Or you can write this side BC, this side, suppose the 6 is greater than this side, is greater than A. Whatever you can write. Okay. Now we know according to the theorem 7.7 that if in a triangle, right, any two sides are unequal, then the angle opposite to the larger side is larger. Since in the triangle ABC, okay, we have taken which two sides? We have taken BC sides and AB sides. Among BC and AB, which side is larger? Definitely BC is larger. Then what is the opposite angle of BC side? Tell me. This one, that means this angle. So which angle? Angle BAC. Angle BAC. And which angle is the opposite angle of the side? This AB. AB is the smallest side. So this one, right? BC. Now according to theorem 7.6, I think, yes, 7.6. In a triangle, if two sides are unequal, then the angle opposite to the larger side is larger. So this is the larger side. Its opposite angle is angle A. That means angle BAC, so it must be large. It is clear? By theorem 7.6. Suppose this is equation number 1. Do you understand this? It is very interesting and very easy to understand, right? Next, we'll consider another triangle. Which triangle? Triangle ADC. For triangle ADC, right? We know for the triangle ADC it has 3 sides. Okay. Just talk about 2 sides, AD and DC. We consider 2 sides, AD and DC. But it is given DC or CD, whatever you can write. Either you can write DC or no problem, you can write CD. Okay. If you are confusing understanding the DC and CD. Okay. So we are considering AD and CD. AD and CD. We know CD is the largest side or largest in length. That means CD must be greater than AD. Okay. Because CD is the largest side. So we can write simply that CD side is greater than AD side. Why? Because it is given, already given. CD is the largest. Here also AB is the smallest. It is also given. Right. Now, according to the theorem 7.6, if in a triangle two sides are unequal, then the angle opposite to the larger side is larger. So which one is the opposite angle of side CD? Which one? This one. Okay. So angle DAC. Angle DAC. Now, which one is the opposite angle of this side AD, this side? That means this angle. Which angle? Angle DC. Okay. Then according to the theorem 7.6, the opposite angle of the largest side, this side, is larger. So this angle must be larger than this angle. Okay. This is also due to theorem 7.6. Right. Then equation 2. Okay. Now we'll do what? Now we'll add equation 1 with equation 2. How can we add them? As I have told you, in order to add these two equations, you have to add the left hand side with left hand side, right hand side with the right hand side, and then you have to use this symbol. So, adding equation 1 plus 2, what we get? We get BAC plus DAC, right? And in the right hand side, BCA plus DCA. And in between them, we have to use which symbol? These two are equal. They are the same symbol. That is why I have used this. Okay. But if there are this symbol and this symbol, then you shouldn't use this symbol. Okay. Because it is very confusing. Right. If in two equations there are is equal to, then you can use is equal to. If they are greater than symbol, then you can use greater than. If there are less than symbol, then you can use less than. But if there are different symbol, then you cannot use this symbol, right? So we find BAC, that means this angle, plus DAC, that means this angle. So this angle plus this angle means the total angle. This angle plus this angle are the parts of the total angle. So these two angles are added to give which angle? Angle A. Clear? Similarly, on the right hand side it has BCA, this angle, plus DCA, this angle. So this angle plus this angle gives rise to the total angles, and in between them we have to use this. And finally we reach at our conclusion that angle A, this angle is greater than angle C. Here we have to find it. Yes, angle A is greater than angle C, and it is now proved. Okay, this is done. Okay, so next we will do the question number or the bit number 2. Okay, so let's move it. So in the second bit of that question is you have to prove that angle B is greater than angle D. We have to prove it. Okay. So in order to do this, we have to construct something. For this, we have to join the line B with D. Okay. So join B with D. Here also we have to follow the same procedure that we have followed for proving this statement. We have followed the exactly same procedure. Okay. Here we have to consider two triangles. Okay. Then follow the same procedure. Let us do how we can prove. So first we have to consider the triangle ABD. Okay. In triangle ABD, it is how many sides? In triangle ABD, it has how many sides? 3 sides: AB, AD, and BD. Let's talk about only 2 sides, AB and AD. Let's compare them. Now tell me, between AB and AD, which side is the larger side? Tell me which side is the larger side here among or between AB and AD. AD is the largest side. Why? Because already it is given AB is the smallest out of the 4. So no doubt AD is larger than AB. Simply we can write AD is greater than AB. This is given. Now according to the theorem 7.6, we know that the opposite angle of the larger side is larger. So here AD is the larger side and its opposite angle is this angle ABD, right? So ABD, and the opposite angle of AB side, this side AB. Consider this triangle, right? This side AB, the opposite angle is this, right? AD. So according to theorem 7.6, the opposite angle of the larger side is larger due to theorem 7.6, equation number 1. Next, considering the second triangle. Okay. In triangle BCD, we will compare these two sides, BC and CD. Now tell me, between BC and CD, which one is the larger? BC or CD? Definitely CD, because it is given CD is the largest among the 4. Okay, it is the largest, so that means it must be greater than this side. Okay. So CD is greater than BC. It is given. Now, the opposite side of CD, opposite angle of CD is this angle, this CBD, and opposite angle of BC side is this angle CDB. According to theorem 7.6, the opposite angle of the larger side is larger. Since CD is the larger side, so its opposite angle is this angle CBD, which must be larger. Okay, due to theorem 7.6, let's say this is equation 2. Now we will add these two equations. Adding equation 1 with equation 2. So what we get? Left hand side is added with left hand side. ABD plus CBD, okay, and right hand side with right hand side, ADB plus CDB, okay, and in between them use greater than symbol. Then ABD plus CBD, ABD, this angle plus CBD, this angle. So this angle plus this angle added to give the total angle, means angle B. And ADB CDB, ADB, this angle plus CDB, this angle. So this angle plus this angle added to give the total angle B. And in between them we have to use this symbol. So finally what we get? So finally we get angle B is greater than angle D. This angle is greater than angle D. And we have to prove also this statement that angle B is greater than angle D. So both in bit 1 and bit 2 we have to follow the same procedure. We have to follow the given statements. Understood?